Good morning! I'm PolarizedMoon and I'm here with...
Nineveh!
And we are back playing some more RuneScape Kingdoms. We are now moving on to the expansion sets. This is the first one, the King Black Dragon expansion. Actually, I guess it'd be better if we do it here.
Board game DLC!
Yeah, basically board game DLC. The Cat's Tale of Triple Trouble campaign. Alright, so there is a whole bunch new in this one. We now have NPCs that wander around the board. We have Bob the Cat here. And look how huge this dragon is.
It is massive.
It is enormous. So we also have a new skill. We have a prayer skill. So we will have to go through a little bit more of the rules before we start because there are new things to explore. So I have pre-laid out some of the things, but we will go through a few of them here. So first off, we have the prayer skill. The prayer skill allows adventurers to use special abilities that can affect the outcome of skill tests they are making using other skills. Prayer skill can be added alongside the campaigns in other expansions. So we could have taken this skill and put it back at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
But as we are playing it now, we wanted to play everything as it was presented, and we will add the things in as we continue through the game.
I had a mini hiccup again,
no.
and I was like, no, you're not coming back.
So, the next time we play on our own or with some other friends, we probably will add the prayer skill back in to the earlier part of the game. To set up the prayer skill, each player collects one prayer skill card and one prayer skill reference card. So I have them sitting here.
Oh, yeah.
You've got yours up over there.
Sweet.
Then places an RS token on the one slot of the skill card, which I have not done for either of us, and one prayer token active on the first slot as shown below. So we take these are double-sided.
Oh, yeah?
So these are, let's see if I can get a good, it's yellow on one side and white on the other.
So basically like silver and gold.
Yes, probably what they're going for.
Yep.
We put the active, which is the gold side, up on the first place
plus
there.
one.
On +1. Or one plus.
Okay.
So, the very first top are the experience points. So just like our experience in the skills. The level slots, so that is our level.
Okay.
Apparently, once we get past level 10, it does not matter what level number we're at.
Well, okay.
I don't know how that plays in, but it's just 10 plus.
Huh.
And then the prayer token slots, one for when, and these have one for when they are active and one for when they are inactive. So we have an active prayer slot. The token to track current level, and the active prayer token, blah, blah, blah. When an adventurer gains experience in prayer, place an experience token in one of the experience slots. If both slots are filled, remove and increase the skill level. So that's the same.
Yeah.
I almost feel like what I might do is I might go in and Photoshop, and make new cards with the prayer skill on the main card. I might do that. And then just have a prayer abilities card off to the side. To increase this prayer skill level, move the token. After the token has moved to the 10 slot, the next time, take a new token and place it on the 1 slot. Oh! The prayer level is 10 times the number of tokens stacked in the 10 slot, plus the number of tokens in the new token. So that's how we count it above 10.
Okay, it's 10 plus.
So if we were to do 10, if it was like this, it would be 10 plus 1.
1 equals 11.
Or if we had 2, it would be 21. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I was wondering how that was going to work. See, that's probably why I would make a new sheet on my own. Just because then it would be easier to just write it down.
Yeah. And
then we wouldn't have to fiddle with this whole card. At level 1, adventurers have access to a single prayer token and a single ability. That ability is add +1 to any result of a die. They will gain access to more prayer tokens and more abilities as the prayer level skill increases, gaining a second of each when they reach level 4 and a third at level 7, before gaining one final ability at level 10, but no additional token. The adventurer gains a new prayer token. It is placed on the skill card in the corresponding spot with the active side facing up. Alright, so that's how the skill works. Or at least how it functions normally. Using prayer tokens. When an adventurer takes a skill test for any other skill, they may exhaust one of their prayer tokens by flipping it to the inactive side, gaining one of the abilities on the front of the prayer reference card for each token they exhaust. So, if you have the level, you can use any of these skills.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. The adventurer cannot use the same prayer ability more than once while taking a test, and cannot use any prayer abilities if they do not have any active prayer tokens.
Okay, yep.
So if you have 3 tokens, you can use one of any of those 3 skills. And then if you have 3 of them, if you use a second token, you can use a second skill, but you can't use the same skill twice in the same roll.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Prayer abilities cannot be used if they exceed the adventurer's skill in prayer. So basically, once you get to level 10, you can use all the skills.
Yeah.
When an adventurer uses one or more prayer abilities to affect a skill test, they gain experience in prayer instead of the skill being tested, regardless of the outcome. So if you use prayer, you get prayer experience instead. Okay, so that's good to know.
So that's good if you already are in like a high enough level, but you're trying to make something else that's needed to happen. You can always level up in prayer instead.
Yeah. So like if you got a really low skill, you could technically just use a prayer ability anyway.
Yeah.
Just to get your level up.
Yeah.
All right.
Your prayer level up.
Yeah, get your prayer level up. Rerolls are performed immediately after the original roll, but the same dice can never be re-rolled more than once. So if you have a reroll skill, you can only reroll any particular dice can only be rerolled once.
Yeah.
So technically, I guess if you have enough skills that can reroll dice, you could technically reroll up to 4 dice.
Yes.
I also noticed while going through my cards that I have 2 cards that allow me to gain an additional experience in Magic if I go to the location, which is interesting because I wonder if I could use both cards. So like if I go to Varrock and I spend one...
Can you double stack?
If I go to Varrock and I spend one on Magic, and then I use my Wizard Top to do it again, could I then use my Zamorakian robes to do it a 3rd time? I think yes. Because it doesn't say, like, no, I haven't, there might be somewhere, but I haven't read anything that says that you can't use multiple cards like that.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I could use both my fighter's torso and my steel body plate with defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should swap, at the end of this, when we get to swap around items, maybe I should give you the Zamorakian robes, and you should give me one of the other torsos, just so that we both have the but just so we both have that.
One is good for one thing, and one is good for another thing. Because one is like...
I have... The Wizard Top is good for magic and cooking, and the Zamorakian robes is only good for magic.
The steel body plate is only defense, but adds the yellow one to test 8 or below. But the fighter's torso is melee and defense, but that's just if you are in a certain region, you can use that. You can test for that skill.
Okay, so we'll figure it out. Whichever one of us have
overlapping.
I think we realized we can put our items in the clan bank too.
Yes,
we could swap them like that.
We could swap them around.
The wilderness is a new area, which plays a significant part in the Cat's Tale of Triple Trouble campaign, but can also be added to the game during any other expansion campaigns. I don't know how we're going to end up playing this with all of the things. We may have to pull in another table in here to put things on, because we don't have any space for basically anything else on this table.
I'm thinking one thing, we can get a little side table in for all the piece.
Yeah, for all this stuff over here.
All the pieces. Second of all, we should buy a dice tower.
A dice tower, yeah. I was thinking about that too.
That was my list of things. The dice tower was on my list. I've been looking at places. I couldn't find any that I liked at the moment.
To do so, place the wilderness board beside the map.
Yes.
Then take the connection tokens, placing them in the Black Knight's Fortress and Varrock as shown. I have done that. These are these here. Those are how they're shown in the book. A region to the connection token is considered to be adjacent to the corresponding region on the wilderness board, as if they shared a travel path.
Makes sense.
The Black Knight's Fortress is adjacent to the Dark Warrior's Fortress, and Varrock is adjacent to the Chaos Temple. It does kind of spell that out.
Yeah, it does.
But having this, like, a little bit extra... So these are, like, the dots leading to the next area.
You know that there's more that way, and then that way it helps connect that you're going back to this.
Yes.
That made sense.
The wilderness regions are the Graveyard of Shadows, the Chaos Temple, and the Dark Warrior's Fortress.
Oh no, another graveyard! Ooh.
Do we have a second graveyard? Is there one already?
We just have the manor. and the village, which I remember graveyards.
Lumbridge has a graveyard.
Yeah.
And I guess technically Draenor also kind of has graveyards in it. There's a graveyard.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, technically we have graveyards.
Yeah.
Now take the Wilderness Exploration cards and place them beside the other decks. I have done that. The Wilderness does not have a capital region. Beware, the Wilderness can be a dangerous place for low-level adventurers.
Your O and your N are squashed on your name thing, and I read it off the side of my I as mom.
Oh. Alright. Bob the Cat.
Bob the Cat!
Bob the Cat can be added to any of the campaigns in Shadow of Alvarg and other RuneScape Kingdoms expansions. To do so, collect Bob the Cat card, place it where every player can see. We have that here.
Yep. We've already ran into him.
We have ran into him before, but he hasn't been on the board wandering around. Place Bob in the miniature in Taverley. So Bob is in Taverley.
He's gonna get some of that meat.
Interacting with Bob does not use an action or a bonus action and can be done multiple times in a single turn.
No.
In the A Cat's Tale of Triple Trouble. That's correct, but it's hard to say. It doesn't sound correct, but it's a title. You'll need Bob to progress through various quests. You'll need to keep Bob out of harm's way, or you will not be able to gain any of the additional dragon slaying equipment. So whatever you do, try and keep Bob around for as long as you can. Can Bob die? I hope Bob can't die.
Oh no! Don't kill the cat!
Oh, here we go. The campaign. So that's everything I guess everything we need to know immediately.
Yes.
The kingdoms are at peace. Elvarg slain and other threats curtailed, there is finally time to venture beyond the borders of Mythsilin and Asgarnia, where a certain distinguished black cat awaits you. The black tail can be the blah 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 can be played as directly after finishing Dragon Slayer, which we are doing, or as a standalone campaign. If players are not continuing, we can skip that because we are doing that. Okay, continuing from Dragon Slayer. Place the King Black Dragon Vault deck, numbered E1 through E50, face down next to or near the Shadows of Elvarg Vault deck. So these are the new ones. Those are the old ones. Replace Vault Card 52, the Dragon Pickaxe, with the alternate version included in this expansion, which I have already done. Take the side quest cards with the King Black Dragon icon and add them to the side quest deck. Adventurers may accept a new side quest now. I have already put them in here.
Oh yeah.
But since we can now do that, we might as well
do some lucky.
It says pick one now, so we can take one now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to see what we've got here.
Okay, we have Investigate the Cult.
That's
again.
the one that we still haven't. We don't know how to do that one.
Yes.
I think at some point we missed getting the.
We missed the Dragon Amulet for some reason.
Somehow we missed the Dragon Amulet. We may not have read something on a card somewhere or whatever.
A Tale of Two Cats about Bob's true love.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I just recently did that quest. In the real game.
That just gives you melee, ranged, and magic. A new power in the north, which is cooking. Woohoo! A month lost, which is 5+5 prayer, and wilderness training, which is +3 prayer and +3 defense.
Alright, so if you want to take one that doesn't say we have to be somewhere to...
No, that's what I was seeing.
Yeah.
This one we can't do, so we'll just discard that one right now.
Yeah. I feel like I'll have to go back through all the cards and see where we missed it. I'm assuming one of us is supposed to have that thing by now.
Yeah, Tale of Two Cats is if you're in the same region as Bob the Cat.
So we can't take that yet. So you can put that down.
But we're close.
Yeah.
A new power in the north. Only accept this quest if they are in the Graveyard of Shadows.
Yep. So we can't take that.
Nope. A month lost if this adventure is in the Chaos Temple. Nope.
Oh, so we can't take any of them.
Wilderness training. To complete this quest, this adventurer must visit each of the regions listed below.
One of us can take a quest.
One! Who wants to be the one?
Alright, what is it? +3 defense and +3 prayer. I have 12.
My defense is 10.
So I'll let you take that.
Oh yeah.
So
I'll take this one.
Yes. Since I can't take any of the other quests anyway. Since we've been very diligent about doing the side quests.
Yes, we have.
Which is nice.
I'll put that right there.
Shuffle the King Black Dragon event cards into the event deck. I have done that.
Okay.
This campaign uses the Black Dragon Escalation deck. Replace any escalation cards in play with it. We have the escalation deck here.
Okay.
Place the King Black Dragon campaign board in the playing area. Place the Hunter Danger card in the slot and read it aloud. So here is the Hunter Danger card.
Oh, damn.
An unknown foe hunts the Wandering Cat. If Bob is in a region with a danger token, when another one is placed in that region, remove him from the map for the remainder of the campaign. Oh my god.
So we have to rush to him.
Yeah,
and
we have
protect him.
Yeah, okay. Damn. Alright. So if you want to put this on the danger spot up there. So we need to make sure that he's not in a location with danger. Wow. Okay, so he can get killed.
Protect the cat!
Alright. The prayer skill, Bob the Cat, and Wilderness must be added to the game as described in the previous sections, which we did just read, so we now know that. When setting up the prayer skill, one adventurer begins with 7 levels, and other adventurers begin with 3. Okay. So one of us gets level 7 and the other one gets level 3. I think since you have that quest that's going to give you extra skill in prayer, maybe I should start with 7 and you start with 3.
I'll start with 3 because I get 3 more and then at least be at 6.
So I get all of the skills to begin with, all my stuff to begin with. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 and 3. I'm assuming, so if we were continuing this, yeah, so I guess if we had this skill through the whole game, we would probably both be like level 10 plus or very close to it by now anyway. So I guess it's really nice that they are
kind of give it to you already that you would most likely have some.
When everyone is ready, draw and resolve the top card of the escalation deck. The Unseen Hunter. A nameless hunter targets a very special black cat. The fate of the world may depend upon ensuring they fail their mission. Place Bob the Cat in the Graveyard of Shadows.
Oh no!
There we go. So the Chaos Temple gives us prayer skill, and then the other two have, metal and wood.
Metal and wood.
That's interesting, because those are the only ones that are... Yeah, because you can't get those anywhere else other than the main cities. Yeah, it's Edgeville and Lumbridge. That's actually really nice.
That is nice.
But I'm assuming the exploration tokens are extremely strong.
Yeah, because you're in the wilderness.
All right, and then it's the boss fight. Also, we now have conditions.
Oh.
So we have a whole nother group of...
Oh no!
We have a whole nother group of wound things. So we can now get burned, poisoned, shock, and frozen. And I will leave this... We'll have this ready for if we need that.
Okay, and if we feel like we're gonna need it a lot, just put it up on the board.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a lot. I would have to write down like quite a bit.
Well, yeah.
I also have the cheat sheet on the back of this.
Okay, sweet.
So we've still got that, and we've got... And I'll just have these off to the side for now, for if we need them. All right. So now... it is, usually I go first because I have most recently played RuneScape. We still have Death here at the Wizard's Tower with the Amulet of Glory underneath. And everything else, I now have to figure out what... I do have the Cat's Tale of Triple Trouble. So I will read the beginning of our thing here. Speak to Bob. A black cat purrs perched atop a gravestone surrounded by cat-shaped amulets. If Bob is in the Graveyard of Shadows, an adventurer in that region with 10 defense or more can perform the following action. Speak to Bob by collecting Vault Card E1. Alright, so we are searching for... You could probably move the dragon off of that because we're going to have to put the tokens there. There we go. That is a big dragon.
I'll just huddle with the dragon. It's so awesome!
Right, it is huge. Alright, so either of us can go speak to Bob because we have the levels for it.
I never paid attention that it has different horns on each head.
Yeah. So currently, A Tale of Two Cats and A Power to the North are both collectible in the same region.
Yep.
And then this one's in the Chaos Temple. That gets... Okay. Cooking is my lowest skill, technically. One of my lowest skills. This one's in all combat abilities. So as of right now, I don't really know which one of these I want to go for.
Yeah.
I think I will let you take a Monk Lost because it also gives prayer.
I am. Just thinking I'll get some up just by upgrading the chef's hat when I get around to doing
Also,
that.
what do I need to upgrade?
I have 2.
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything to upgrade? I have 2 things to upgrade.
Do I have anything under... So I've got my Cat Speak Amulet. I don't think we need the Cat Speak Amulet to speak to Bob during this quest.
Yeah, no.
I think this was only for the event, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. These are my items that were for other boss fights and stuff.
Oh yeah, I have that file too.
Yeah, I don't... or ones that are doubled up, so like the skill tests of melee, I have a Dragon Longsword, which does better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so...
Because I have the Rune Scimitar.
Fairly useless items, but
Yeah.
I will keep them just in case we need them at some point.
Yes.
So, I think that means I now want to go try to speak to Bob.
Okay. I have to head up there anyway.
Yes. Yeah, I think that means that I want to teleport to Edgeville, and we no longer need to pay for that because we complete for teleport without discarding a GP. We have all the max things for the side quests.
Yep.
You're gonna have to heal, but
Yes.
you have healing items for
I
that.
have healing items.
Actually, now that I think about it, which one, the
one is for boss fights only, I think, and one is normal play?
One's for boss fights and one's for healing yourself. I think it's back here. So here it is. No, maybe not. Exploring, taking a turn. It's in here somewhere. We keep looking this up because we keep forgetting every time. It's another thing we should probably just have written
It
down.
looks like when you do the stews and your recipe things, you get the lobster.
Wounds and dying. No. Escalation
Or
of danger.
food-
Recipes.
Food or ration.
Cooked meals are the
Yes.
lobster.
Yes.
Can be taken at the beginning of your turn to heal 2 wounds. Food cannot be cooked during or eaten during a boss fight.
Okay.
The rations are for the boss fight.
Okay.
That's heal 3.
Okay.
All right.
And I haven't had to use those yet.
Yes, but you are one. You probably want to
Yes.
use that at the beginning of next turn.
That's what I'm going to.
So I am going to teleport to Edgeville, and I might as well get a medal because I'm here.
Yep.
And we're going to raise the escalation because that's all I can do. So you probably want to discard that.
Discard that.
And get rid of 2 damage.
Get rid of 2 damaged wounds. Heal myself a little bit, because that will be helpful.
Yep, there you go. And then, since you're gonna get the Chaos Temple one, I think you should teleport to Varrock.
Plus, I need to get leather anyway.
Oh yeah. All right. Teleport to Varrock and then get a leather.
I can do that after doing the food.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
The rations and potions and stuff are at the beginning of your turn.
Okay. I was just making sure they weren't replacing something.
No, they're
Okay.
not. Okay.
And that needs to go up.
Yep,
one.
and that needs to go up another one. All right. So I will move over to the Black Knight's Fortress.
Yep.
And that means that I draw this. The Black Knight's Fortress random event.
Random!
You may kiss the frog by advancing the escalation track +1 and collecting vault card 29. We have not done this. We've gotten this several times. I might as well do it.
It might give us that dang amulet.
29.
It's just a frog.
Just a frog. Return this card to the vault. Well, I guess not. Wait, did we do that once before?
We might have done it once before and forgot about it.
Okay, now we know not to kiss the frog.
No kissing frogs. Doesn't give you anything.
Unless there's a second... I wonder if there's more than one kiss the frog card.
Possibly?
And it could be...
One is a...
One's this one and one's the other one.
One's actually a thing.
Yeah, I wonder. I've never actually looked. Should I look?
Should we look?
I'm gonna look.
Look. There's only one.
Nope. Unless we've already done it.
Yeah, we might have already done it.
We might have already done
it. Forgot about it.
Oh well, that was
Oh no, we forgot.
that was pointless.
Yep.
And I can train thieving, or I can... No, I can't forage.
No, you can't.
No, because foraging only happens in ones that have resources. Alright, It is now your turn. So you're going up to the Chaos Temple?
I'm going up to the Chaos Temple.
All right. And you're collecting... well, collecting a thing is your bonus action. So you can finish your... Or you can continue your quest. And then you just have to visit them, right?
Yeah, complete this quest. This adventurer must visit each of the regions listed below.
All right.
And so I'm not supposed to do anything at them. I'm just supposed to show up.
Yeah. Okay, but you are also here, which means you now have to do this.
Oh no!
You are in the Chaos Temple. An Armadillian warband attacks, thrusting you into battle. You have a bunch of tasks for any of your skills.
Oh damn.
You are above all of them, so it doesn't matter. The easiest one to do would be melee.
Melee?
Yes, because it's the lowest damage.
Okay.
It is 6/4.
And I get +2 on the golden dice.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. But 9.
We're good.
All right. Gain 2 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Thank you for the money.
Fantastic.
I pickpocketed them at the same time, apparently.
And you get 1 experience in melee.
Okay, so I'm up to 10 now. Yay!
There you go. All right.
Woohoo! That was easy.
And now you can take your side quest. And you want to take...
I want to take a different side quest.
We can have up to 2.
Okay.
Monk Lost.
Sure.
So now you read that.
Brother Diego has taken a wrong turn on his journey to Varrock and has wound up in a Zamorakian temple. Better go rescue him. If this adventurer is in Chaos Temple, they can perform the following action. And then I have to have 5 out of 5 in prayer.
Oh, you read these wrong.
Oh.
These don't say you have to be in that location. This one does. You can only accept this quest if you're in the Graveyard for Shadows.
Yes.
I could have taken this one.
Well, okay, at that time, he was in Taverley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can still take the quest.
Oh.
I don't have to be in a location to take... This says you can only accept the quest in this location. This one just says go to Bob the Cat and do the thing. You don't have to be in that location to take the quest.
I didn't read it all the way.
So I can take that one.
Yes.
And I could have taken it before. This one, though, I have to be in the Graveyard for Shadows to do. Which is the next... I will be taking that
You'll be taking that one.
So I just need to go to Bob the Cat.
Which you're going there anyway.
Yeah. Alright.
You have to be in the same region.
Yeah. Maybe I should be reading the cards. Alright, so you can do that now.
I can do that now, but I only have 3, but I can try to get 5.
3 prayer, yes.
3 prayer.
So you want to hold off on doing the quest.
Yes.
But you can also pay to get up to 1 level up if you want to pay some coins for it.
Do I?
Do you?
I don't know, because when I finish this one, then I'll get +3.
You'll get 1 level up, which will get you to 4.
+3 prayer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's 3 prayer experience.
Level up experience. God, I thought
it's not 3 levels. It's 3 experience. It's 1 level.
Levels.
So you can pay up to 3 to get 1 level up if you want. So there's paying 1.
Might as well.
All right.
I'll be stuck at 4 gold, so now I'm at level 4 at least.
Yes, which also means that you get another prayer token.
Oh, sweet.
There you go. And it is active. We should probably be using this also to try to get our level up at least to 10. All right. And that's all you can do for now.
Yeah.
Because you can't do... You could technically try... What is the failure on that? Does that raise any of the track?
Yes.
Okay, so probably...
Suffer a wound and advanced escalation track.
So
Plus, it's an action, not a bonus action.
Alright, so we will hold off on that. And that would be your next turn.
Yeah.
Because that's instead of...
Alright,
so I am I am now in the Dark Warriors Fortress. Random event. Great. Very odd plant. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That was escalate.
We've already done that one.
Yeah. That one just gets us something to heal ourselves with, and I don't need that. Alright, and I get wood, as I am foraging. There we go. All right, and now it is your turn. Do you also want to come down here so you can loop around?
Yeah, that would probably be best.
All right. Bandits, which once terrorized the area, now seek a crafter's skills to aid in their fortifications against the forces of darkness. So, in this area, in the wilderness, there is a bandit camp directly nearby the warrior's fortress. And I think they're actually showing... Yeah, you can actually see it right here. That's the bandits camp. They have a little lava bridge. It's kind of cool. All right, so crafting, 7-6.
Good there.
So you can... Do you also have any crafting items that give you... You have...
When this adventure takes a skill test, if the skill test is laced up, blah 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 blah, those never work out.
Well, not yet.
No.
They will soon, actually. We're getting there.
Yeah, when you're in capital region,
Nope.
province region.
So you get to roll 3 dice. Do you want to use a prayer skill? Because you can add +1 to any of the dice.
Possibly, plus this
and then you
crafting
get
and 11, I get experience.
You get experience.
In prayer. Sure.
You can use, before rolling dice, add an additional dice. You already have.
Yeah.
You already have 3 dice. Add an additional skill dice. So you already have all 3 skill dice, so that one doesn't even matter.
No.
Alright, so if you want to roll those. 8. You got it. So, were you using prayer for that?
Sure,
Might as well. There you go.
I need more experience.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it didn't really matter. But you get 3 gold pieces.
Woohoo!
You get back what you had used. Alright, and you get...
I'm trying to lose my money already.
And you get a piece of wood.
And a token to say I went to the Dark Warrior's fortress.
Yes. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so now I am
nice.
going up to the Graveyard of Shadows. This is an action. So I can either do this action or that action. Because that one is an action, correct? Perform the following action.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can either do the mini quest or the full quest. I think I will start with the regular quest.
Okay, just to get it done with.
Just to get it done with. If Bob is in the Graveyard of Shadows, an adventurer in that region... Oh, so Bob has to be in the Graveyard of Shadows for this quest. Bob can be anywhere for this quest.
Yeah.
So I will do this. Collect Vault Card E1.
E1!
So if you want to put this on that, and E1 is the very first card here.
So far away!
After retrieving one of the amulets... Oh... There are cat speak amulets all over the place here.
Ah!
That's what I was missing there. After retrieving one of the amulets, the cat purrs miraculously turn into clear sentences. Hello? Can you understand me? Good, I am Bob. You might be the people I've been searching for, Slayers of Elvarg. There's another dragon that may pose an even greater threat to Gielinor than she did. I believe his lair is to the north of here. Wait, where are you going? You rush off, eager to slay the second dragon. Turn to page 20 of the booklet and follow the instructions for King Black Dragon Boss Fight 1. Oh my god. I didn't realize that we are immediately fighting the dragon.
We're running to slay it. Jeez!
Eager to slay your second dragon in as many quests. You charge into the lair of Black Stone and Fire. Your confidence is short-lived. Before you, 3 pairs of glowing eyes blink in the darkness. A gigantic beast emerges from the shadows with 3 snarling heads, each one filled with teeth capable of rendering the strongest armor to nothing. The heads roar, unleashing torrents of flames of the poison, mist, freezing ice, and devastating lightning. You are not prepared for this fight. The glistening scales of the hulking mass of talon and claw deflect your weapons as if they were made of paper. The anti-dragon shield provides only a fraction of the defense it did against Elvarg's flames. Which is funny because I actually do have that shield. I have that shield. Your lungs choke on poison, flames lick your skin and singe your hair. Your body is jolted by lightning, you fall to your knees and awoken in a graveyard with a rather smug-looking Bob sitting atop your gravestone. Place all adventurers at the Graveyard of Shadows and collect Vault Card E3.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I finished your quest for you. Why is this one? I handed you the wrong token.
I was wondering if that was gonna annoy you. For me, it was just kind of funny. I wanted another one just to keep on the list.
All right, and collect vault card E3. Interesting. Bob, again. All right. Impatient adventurers running off before I've even told them which dragon to fight. Not that it matters anymore, you've got an anger of the King Black Dragon now, and you're going to have to deal with him. Unfortunately, this time you'll actually listen to my advice and stand a much better chance. You'll need something to crack the bedrock of the lair. Nature has provided defense against the dragonfire attacks here, if you can free it. I will search for a way to do this while you can find some better gear and actually do some preparation for the fight. If none of the adventurers have the anti-dragon fire shield, collect vault card 153, otherwise, gain 10 gold. Collect vault card E31 and add it to the side quest deck. Alright, so I have the anti-dragon fire shield.
Yeah.
If none of them have it, collect, otherwise, gain 10 gold. So I get 10 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dang you, Bob.
5, 6, 7, 8. I have a lot of money now. 9, 10. I mean, a lot of money. We've gone through from like 15 down to 0 in like a single turn before. So, okay, now I collect vault card E31 and put it in the side quest deck. Oh, the red axe. Interesting. Bob has heard a tale of a very prestigious dwarven mining company that may have a tool strong enough to break the bedrock of the dragon's lair. You should meet one of their representatives in Varrock. If this adventure is in Varrock, and Bob is in that region, they can perform the following action. Alright, so we have to get Bob there.
And need a RuneScape token, because we spoke to Bob again.
Oh, is that also the next one?
Speak to Bob again.
Oh, wow. That was all fast-tracked. Let me read that also while we're here. If Bob is still standing in the graveyard as before, perhaps you should hear him out this time. Okay, cool. Spoke to Bob a second time. Alright, so now we have the 3 other quests that we have to do. And we can get the red axe.
Yes.
Okay, so now it is still my turn. That was my one action. So now my second action, my auxiliary action, can be grabbing one of these. So I should do the new power in the north. Because that's the one I came here for, and we're in the thing of shadows. We need to move Bob here.
Okay.
Bob, adventurers in the same region as Bob can discard an ingredient to place a token on this card. They can also discard the tokens from this card to gain one of the following benefits. Add 1 to any die, discard the exploration card before resolving it, and draw a replacement, and move Bob to any other region. So, we need to get Bob to Varrock.
Okay,
Which, I will read those after.
Yeah,
but,
I was just making sure you didn't have to have Bob in a different place.
Okay. Prayer of Protection. Prayer of Protection. When I said you'd need a prayer, I meant it literally. There's a prayer scroll hidden somewhere in the Chaos Temple. Bob doesn't have to be there for that.
No.
Bob does need to be in the Wizard's Tower. The Dragon Hunter Staff. Who better to ask for the location of a magic staff than a wizard? Bob has to be in the Wizard's Tower. And then Dragon Hunter Bow. With my being a cat, I can sneak into lots of places. Shall we search the kingdoms for some dragon hunting equipment? And Bob has to be in Falador for that. Alright, so Bob has to be in Falador for Falador, the Wizard's Tower, and Varrock for this quest.
Yes.
But I can put ingredients on his card
just to
get him out of here.
To get him to have a pile up of them when we need to move him.
Yes. So I will discard a meat to get, because it's an ingredient.
Yes.
So there's ingredient and there, yeah. And then we can put a token on here. But we have to be in the same space as him to do this.
Yeah.
So I will also use that token to move him to Varrock.
Okay.
So that you can go do that quest, this quest here, after that.
Yeah.
So I am moving him to Varrock. That seems like the best action here. So we can get the side quests finished. So now I need to go to Drainer or go talk to Bob again somewhere else. Those are actions. I did my other action, and that is the end of my turn.